Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
Carlos.
And this week, is anything bad happening?
Pomu graduated.
Oh. Well, we almost made it a week. All right.
Well,
let's talk about it.
Let's get into it.
Yep.
It hurts less when you're told ahead of time, but not to kind of steal the thunder. Pomu has graduated. There was no last second, wait a minute! It as planned.
Yep.
I caught a little bit of it on the way to MagFest. I think I was in my hotel room. I'm like, finally, a minute to relax. Fuck!
Yeah, I feel like that was a kind of a thing this weekend for both of us. But I caught bits and pieces of the stream. It was like a 12-hour stream or something, right? So
yeah, like it was like 10 or 12 hours for the final day of it. Yeah. I popped in on like a Wednesday or something for some of it, and I watched it for like 10 minutes. And like, I don't think I really want to get into this right now.
This shit bums me out too much.
Yeah, basically. Especially just now it does.
They have to do something to make it feel less like last day with insert family member here.
Yeah.
There has to be some way to end a parasocial relationship. But just like thinking like Pomu just like 12 hours like, well, it's our last chance. Let's make it a long one. That hurts.
It does. It sucks.
I guess I prefer a shorter stream at the end. Like just like one short concert thing.
Like Coco had the best graduation as far. Let's make a tier list. But Coco's graduation honestly was like a phenomenal one because she did like a 3D concert and then she was like, I'm out, and that she walked off the stage and was just gone.
Coco did the best job of not making me feel like really sad.
Yeah. At least Pomu had her music video come out. During her graduation, which was really good for her and everything. And she said that she was working up until basically the last moment on it. Like 2 days before, she was like, still finishing. So that was definitely a thing for her. Really cool music video, though, and really good stuff. Big PP energy, as it says in the notes here.
Thank you, notes.
So, yeah, just there was a lot of great content that came from her in the last few days. But honest, the sad point is that she is now gone. She is a past Pomu. Sad PP energy. It's okay. We're at a point now where we've had like 3 weeks of like really shitty news every week, right? And now we're at a point where I guess at least we have like I don't know, Pomu's graduation at least feels final now. It's not like something hanging over our heads is happening in the next week,
Okay, it's bad news to hear Pomu's graduating. That was a couple weeks ago. It's great news to hear she's out of Nijisanji. That's today.
Well, exactly. I feel like, frankly, after the several weeks of just bad news, at least like this week, it's like the bad news is past now. It's like, not something that's coming up.
It's like, spoilers for the whole episode. There's nothing majorly wrong going on this week for us to talk about.
Yeah, not so far. I mean, we talked last week about Walker being back, and so that's still happening. But again, like a lot of the things that we've talked about that are bad news are still hanging around in some ways or the other. There is a lot of like uncertainty, especially around Nijisanji right now in general. I was watching Camilla's take on it earlier, actually, and she was just like, "Oh no, Nijisanji is gonna be fine. Nijisanji Ien I do not think will be fine."
Yeah.
She's just like, I think this is sort of like one of the signals about Nijisanji Ien, and I was just like, they just debuted new talent like a month and a half ago, but yeah, at the same time,
that hasn't stopped them before.
Yeah. Again, the churn is real. So,
which, by the way, one of the new members that just debuted has been on break for like 3 weeks.
Motherfucker, break! Oh my fucking god!
I don't
Any
know.
other agency says someone's taking a break, and you're like, oh, good, they're gonna go on a vacation. And Nijisanji says it, and you're like, oh no, they're breaking their legs.
They're in a femur breaker.
Oh no.
I don't know anything about this one though. I just saw that she hasn't streamed in like 2 or 3 weeks, and people have made note of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
so.
That happens with streamers. Sometimes they just have personal things they need to take care of too. So,
my lord.
I don't know. It's one of those things where we're all just so down on Nijisanji in general, and it's hard not to be because it does seem like Nijisanji En is just.
I'm past the apologizing stage. I'm very past it.
Yeah, it's just Nijisanji En feels like a failed experiment at this point. It just does. And not that and again, we support all the talents. Talents are phenomenal. It just feels like from a management side, like they were not prepared for the Western market and how things work here, and like how you have to treat your talent here, frankly, which is like, I don't know. Some companies can deal with the transition between cultures and some can't. It's rough.
I don't know. We'll have to see if they completely implode this year, or if they're just kind of gonna take this chance to like maybe downsize and continue on.
I don't know. It's a weird place to be, frankly. Bring it back to Pomu because she is the focus right now, because she deserves that, because she is a fantastic entertainer. Yeah. She streamed for a long time on her last day. She did a call-in stream a little bit. Was it the day before her last day?
I think so, yeah.
It was the day before or 2 days before, I know that. Kiara was the only non-Nijisanji person to call in. Which makes sense because they are very good friends. Since her graduation, we've gotten a lot of additional information and context to the situation. Mm-hmm. There was a members-only stream from May where Pomu talked about being offered a potential once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and not even having the chance to say no or counteroffer or negotiate in any way. Management said no, and that was it.
Yeah, so all of her members' streams have been made public as a part of her graduation. And when that happened, a lot of viewers pointed out, hey, you should probably go watch this one because I remember her saying something really sad. Yeah. And you go there and there's just pointing to more issues with management, which that's bad. What's worse is taking that one video down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one stream that people were getting pointed to, that if you wanted to know an idea of what was going on, and then management took it down a few days later.
Yes. That's just called destruction of evidence. It's very pointed, though, that this happened in May, and then at least some other members of Nijisanji knew by July that Pomu was graduating.
Yeah, that has to be fucking direct, where you realize you have no future in this company.
Yeah. Some people, it's funny to me that people online were saying, oh, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I'm like, that's the I-beam that broke the camel's back. That is a crushing moment for someone. That's the moment where you look around you and realize that the other people at the company aren't trying to do the same things as you. And you sort of have to start making alternative plans for yourself.
Yeah. I don't know why, but whenever she said she was denied a major opportunity, what immediately came to mind as an equivalency, that may not be the case because I don't know the actual background details. It's like when Calliope got to deal with Warner Music. I feel like an equivalent would be if Mori said, we can do this, and Holly said, no interest, let's not do that.
It would be an insane thing to do, yeah, because it's just some major opportunity arose. We don't have any details, obviously, but not even having the chance to talk about it. If the ultimate decision is no, that's one thing. If you don't even talk about it and it's just denied, that's a total disregard for the person's own.
The real kicker for it was that when she was talking about in her members only stream, she specifically said once in a lifetime deal, and people in the chat were saying, well, maybe you'll get another chance like this for something else in the future. And Pomu's exact response to it was, no, this was once in a lifetime. This will never happen to me again. At least not at this company.
Yeah, basically that sounds like she'd already started at that point. She was definitely thinking about it, at the very least. This is a big moment. So removing that, as Nijisanji has done now from the internet at large, not that you can't still find it in places, is kind of a sketch move, frankly.
It's dumber to remove it.
Yeah.
We already know.
Just it's one of those things where if you own up to your mistakes and try to improve, people will respect you a lot more than if you just try and hide them.
It's not a water spout where you close it and it stops pouring out. It's a virus where the attempt to remove the infection is more suspicious than the infection in and of itself.
And that's just it. There's no putting the genie back inside the lamp.
Yeah, it's strange. It seems like Nijisanji all of a sudden doesn't stand by their decisions they made in the past. I mean, if they wanted to turn it down and it was so uncontroversial, they should have no... Interesting, you claimed there. But
exactly.
I took a hell of a tone with that, but that did kind of peeve me.
It's
like you can
upsetting to hear this. That
you're
people
willing to
had
be
this happen.
you're willing to be that hard on a talent in private, but the second your public fucking figures out, you're like, oh no, we need to be careful. But be careful of your fucking talent. Treat us like garbage and treat the people you're paying with the utmost respect.
There you go.
Niji-san should say, fuck you. We hate you. Like Face Connect does.
As a VTuber fan, I feel I can speak for all of us when I say we're garbage, and that's fine.
I'm
Like,
a trash human. I shall never breed.
there you go. Like we know what we are.
My genes are flawed.
I think they look nice.
The weakest of alleles. My alleles have no wheels. That's why they don't spin.
So desu
Safe.
I sit at home all day, and my socialization is when I occasionally leave my house.
and do a podcast.
My hobbies include heating the sperm on my balls while I play Genshin Impact on my laptop.
You have one of those. You have one of those Japanese VR jackoff robots.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you may as well go all the way and download the hacked Genshin client with the nude mods.
Oh, there we go.
I've seen those. They look atrocious.
I've not seen those. I'm a good boy.
Oh boy, this sure looks conducive to climbing.
It's like, hold on, let me cover up my Genshin shirt real quick.
When I pet Cora laugh, you know it's a good episode.
This is the sus timestamp from this episode.
Thank you for keeping us straight.
I got the sus timestamp this time.
Okay, you're fair. You're no longer my rival. You're now someone I respect.
Thank you. I really appreciated it.
That's badass.
I feel included.
That's so badass.
And also a little sus.
I love that. Why do we have so many funny people watching this?
I don't
fucking
know.
thing?
Like, also, Ranson, yes, I'm going to adjust the audio for you.
Oh, thank you, Ranson.
You're a good egg.
You are also
Appreciate
keeping
you.
us straight.
That's very true.
Ranson, can you do you want me to kiss Nick? That's a yes or no, but let me know.
Ranson, don't answer him. Don't
Ranson,
engage.
is this your father?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know what we were talking about.
We were
Probably-
finishing up on Pomu. I feel like we kind of hit all the big points.
Yeah.
I skimmed through the video in the notes, and I agree, Carlos. The backup dancer goes really hard, aka her manager.
Yeah, she said her actual personal manager was a big help to her in like these final times.
Dude, it's usually your immediate management that's like pretty baller.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things too, where it's like, not everybody is a problem at this company, but it's very obvious that some folks are. It's just not working out some way because some things are not happening the way they should.
Yeah.
If the whole company sucked, it'd be so much easier just be done with all this.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the problem is that the talent's engaging and fun and like they're really cool and all this other stuff. So
And they get to do some really good projects.
yeah, it's just there's obviously a weird disconnect that's happening, and it just needs sorted. They could come back at any time because anyone can change like the way that they're doing things, and things can work out. But you have to put in the effort, and you have to actually change things, and that scares people, so they don't do it.
Yeah, but like her final music video that she did, it was a video for an original song she did a while ago. But at one point, her manager was in it as like he was wearing like a black skin suit so you couldn't recognize who he was. And she talked about the whole video and her final graduation stream, and she's like, yeah, my manager he went on like a special diet the last while, like before he was recording for this, because he was afraid that people would think that like that was actually like me as like the female Pomu in the skin suit. So he like went on a diet to like try and slim up and look.
I have to look good in case people think I'm her. Is like the strongest fucking take. That's right there is actual dedication to taking care of your talent, though.
Yeah.
Manager, no. Why'd you do it? I'm sorry, Pomu. I had to let them know. That was me extending my shirt as though I had breasticles.
Yes.
That implying the manager would really
Honka
go
donka
above me.
badonkas.
Honka donka badonkas.
Badonkazu.
I am the Coco in this relationship.
You're the Doko in this relationship. 'Cause where are you? All right. Kiara.
Speaking of Doko.
Yeah, actually. No, my Oshi. Where she go, she? I'm struggling this week, guys. I'll be honest. I'm a little tired.
Brandon, I'm gonna need you to hurry up on that kiss request because my homie clearly needs a smooch.
Oh my god. Kiara, my Oshi, my top gal, my favorite lady on the Vtubing sphere, in English myth, is on a 3-week break. 3.5 weeks, actually. Let me tell you about how I am crying I'm not. She'll be back. Like, this is like, I look at the Fauna fans and I'm just like, fucking, come on. I get she's your mommy, but calm down.
I really missed her.
I'm sure you did. And that's fine.
I miss her right
now. Why
now.
are you crying on Maine? Get the fuck over it.
I don't know. I missed her when she's here.
Like,
love me when I'm scared.
Ay. No, like, and that's if you miss your VTuber, that's fine. I'm really not judging you. But I will say, Kiara will be back in a few weeks. Time is a flat circle, and blah 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 blah. I'll wait for her, and when she comes back, I'll be happy she's back.
VTubers take breaks. Myth have been working long time. Kiara has taken no significant break from work, even working on her vacations.
Yeah,
No.
she's worked for 3.5 years straight.
She put a statement out about that, saying that since she started working there, she has literally not had a single day the entire time working there where she has not had to do at least something regarding work, even if it was logging into an account and checking on something.
Yeah, Kiara is a very hard worker, and she's very dedicated to her job, and this is a great opportunity for her to just take a breath, relax, do whatever the hell she wants for a few weeks, and then come back when she's ready. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm excited for her to be happy and to, like, apart from the company for a few weeks. I'll be excited when she comes back and continues to make great content and tells us about what she did while she was gone, or doesn't, whatever she wants to do.
I think she was even taking a complete like internet detox from this. So like nothing, just going back and just not thinking about the internet as a whole for a while.
Yeah. And there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I support her because I know that it's very important for people to do this from time to time. And yeah, she'll be back when she's back. In the meantime, she has a bunch of pre-scheduled, I know she had some pre-scheduled videos that are going up and memes and things like that. I think she pre-scheduled some tweets and stuff, or she's still tweeting sometimes, in which case I'm upset with you, Kiara. But yeah, in general, there's still stuff happening with Kiara.
I watched her first little meme upload. That was pretty great.
Oh, the Hachama one.
Yeah.
Management needs to find the difference between these two pictures, and then it's two like green keyed out green pictures, so you can add in whatever you'd like. And there's been some very good edits of this. I liked quite a few of them, actually. So and then Hachama's just like, I see a difference already, because it's an Office reference, obviously.
It's a reference.
The same picture. Yeah. Have I over explained it enough? Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Yeah. You see, The Office is a television show.
In 2007, the sitcom era had entered a sort of
yeah. Kiara, enjoy your break. We can't wait to see you back. Bye.
Miss you.
Miss ya.
Miss you 5,000,000,2,100.
Miss you 420. Kuro, K9 Kuro, the guy who has no relation whatsoever to Neji Sanji.
Kuro's Spanish for dog.
No, it is not.
Chinese?
Sure.
Kuro's Chinese for dog.
There we go. Kuro is a member of VShojo. He's a man VTuber. He's the solo man in VShojo. He's the only VTuber virgin that is a dude.
Virgin?
Yeah. Shoujo means virgin. Shoujo means girls manga.
You gotta be really careful with
It
your
means
words.
for girls. And if you're a shoujo, you're a virgin for girls.
Like the Onceler.
Boy, the internet's a strange place sometimes. Anyway, Kuro has passed day 10 of his subathon, and I'd be impressed if Camilla wasn't on day 6,900. Kuro is doing his subathon. I tuned into Camilla's stream earlier, and she had like 120 hours left on her subathon. And the last time I looked at her, which was like a few days ago, she had 100 hours left on her subathon.
Oh, so it's like Mouse's subathon.
Yeah, it just keeps going. The poor thing.
You reach 1 month and people just restarted over again with their next month's income.
Let's see if that happens to Kuro. I'm interested. Either way, Kuro's on day 10 of his subathon. He's taking a small break to rest his throat, which is important as an entertainer and primarily a speaking entertainer. You got to take care of your instrument, which is your voice. Thank you, Cameron, for that analysis. That's not the word I was looking for. You gave me that phrase, though, and I liked it.
Yeah. And now I'm taking a break.
Thank God. No, I'm sorry. Kuro showed off his 3D model. How was it?
It was pretty good.
Was it buff as fuck?
No.
Oh. Was it lithe?
I'll tell you what. He showed his walking animation for it, like walking, towards the screen, and yeah, it looks like a female model might have been used for it almost.
Is that the what I'm looking at?
Yes.
I thought that was Ollie.
No, that's Kuro.
Oh. You have a nice labia. It's literally just a picture. No, it is just a picture of Kuro bent over forward, just showing off the butt though, and the groinal area. And
you got to see that from all angles in his stream.
He's really showing it off, huh?
Yeah.
Not to judge. I mean, if you're a guy with a labia, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, and when he showed us walking, he wasn't just walking at the screen; he was strutting at the screen.
Well, yeah, it's Kuro. Didn't he say a few weeks ago that he's been living in Indonesia recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been living in Jakarta or something, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been learning Indonesian. That's pretty cool.
Cameron's back. How you doing, bud?
I'm good. I'm back from my vocal rest.
Oh, thank you. It's good to hear you.
I just heard a joke and I had to participate in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good bit?
I just wasn't really ready to commit to the bit.
Oh,
all I could do was just bring up time. I did Duolingo Indonesia for 3 days, and I learned nothing.
2-bit commit.
I Googled how good it was, and people said it's one of the worst courses Duolingo offers. So then I Googled actual Indonesian lessons, and they look doable, but it's I wasn't ready to money commit. So now I'm in this weird limbo.
Anjing.
Yeah, decision frozen.
I called you a dog in Indonesian.
I didn't even know. Fuck you, Duolingo!
I learned that from Kobo.
Thanks, Kobo. Thanks, Kobo. Duo Kobo.
Miss Worldwide.
Kobolingo.
I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I think I kind of like that. Kobo lingo.
I'm returning to vocal rest.
Ah, okay. Understandable. All right, he's also participated... Kuro, we're back to Kuro. We're going to talk about Kuro again. Participated in Sea-Dog VA's VTuber versus FleshTuber Apex tournament. What is a Sea-Dog VA?
It's Connor.
Oh, Connor dog. Hanging out with the Kuro dog. Please kill this bit.
Oh, that was so good.
I mean, in case you don't know.
I'm sorry I insulted you. Okay? I didn't mean it.
I'll forgive you.
Thank you.
After Randon tells me what to do.
You mean Ranson? The person that watches our podcast?
I've moved up.
You've moved to Randon. You have to go consult the orc now.
Consult the orc.
Consult the orc. I know your name, Ranson. That's why I'm your favorite, right?
Ranson, do you see those lips?
Infinitely kissable. I have been using chapstick recently.
Yeah, Connor's great.
Is that like a JoJo thing? Infinite kissability? Somebody's stand?
No, their stand would be a song name.
It would be a song name, right? What are we talking about? Oh, Connor Dog, yeah.
Yeah. In case you don't know, he's another major YouTuber, Twitch streamer, part of the Trash Taste gang, so.
Yeah, he's the anime man.
Oh, yeah.
Loves it.
That's my favorite stories I've heard from them recently is people coming up to the Garnt at conventions and being like, oh, the anime guy. It's just yeah. Oh man. Anyway, Sea-Dog VA, notorious for having raised nearly $1 million last year for charity. This year he hopes to break $1 million. That was his goal last year. He just missed by $50,000, I think. So this year he's going to try and hit that, which is very admirable.
Yeah. And this was a $50,000 Apex tournament he was holding.
Hell yeah. That sounds like the peak of Apex. Har har. How did Kuro do? Do we know?
I didn't get the chance to watch any of it.
Damn.
He won.
Dude, I'll be real honest. It's hard to keep up with impressive. With however many Apex tournaments are currently happening because there always seems to be another one, you know?
I mean, Apex is really big in Japan.
Yeah.
So
It's huge for esports. So, I mean, it had a $50,000 prize pool for that tournament. Then holy shit,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
I know
It's
what
pretty
I'd
good.
do with $50,000.
What would you do? Would you buy us a better studio?
Sure. How do you feel about an animation instead?
Better be a hell of an animation.
Oh, it's a hell of a one.
Merryweather. We need help. Oh man. Okay, so I'm just tangenting at this point.
Yeah,
because this week we're just vibing.
We're not going to talk about VTubers really soon. Like we're almost at our 1 year. After that, I think we're just open.
Yeah, we just talk about onions at that point.
Yeah, I like red ones particularly.
I like yellow ones because they go great with roasts.
Yellows are good if you need that extra like oniony tang. Whites if you want neutral. Red is if you want like spice and more crunch.
Yeah, if you're doing like if you're like roasting the onion or like
Oh my
cooking it
god, the bits
long-term,
become
then
reality.
Yellow is really good for that. But if you're putting it on a salad, it better be red because it's got that bite, you know? What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about Merryweather because I really like Merryweather. And Kobo was in Japan recently, and she put out a tweet. And she was just like, guys, help. I need a place to stay for 2 days, and I have no money. And first of all, everybody was just like, fuck. And she did it as a joke. Like, she was like, it's a gimmick. I was kidding. And she's like, the first thing that happened immediately was I got a DM from Mary. And he's just like, Kobo, what do you need? I will hook you up. My manager's over there, whatever. Like, we'll get you a hotel room.
That's so badass.
He's just like, you have to be safe. What are you doing?
I like how it's Merryweather of all people.
Oh my god, like I just love Mary. He's such a sweetheart. And like that's first of all, that's the right response is just like get her to safety right now. She is a lost child in Tokyo. Like
this is the one time you can reply and you start the reply of my child. What are you doing?
But like she showed the conversation that they had in Discord DMs and she's like, I got approval from Mary to show this, but it's just like the entire time he's just like, what do you need? Like, you know, let's get you safe. And like she put it up as a joke because she stayed at Kanaday's house from Regloss, the latest generation from not Hololive but cover, I guess technically. Confusing. But either way, she stayed with her for a couple days, and that was the whole joke. But like, apparently, a bunch of people were messaging her, and they were just like Ollie messaged, and like all these folks were reaching out to Kobo because she made like a joke tweet, and they were just like, "Let's get you like a comfortable hotel room."
Like, here, do you need some cash?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Kobo should have accepted all of their offers and pocketed it.
No, I know, right? Bro, first of all, it's good to know you have good friends, right?
Yeah.
And she was just like crying on stream, like everyone was so nice. And I'm just fucking dying watching this.
She's come a long way since she's been adopted.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was the other one. Callie messaged her.
Yeah.
She was just like, my dad reached out.
I knew it kind of scares me how much Kobo means it when she says my dad.
I know, right? Just like, oh God, they're a real family unit. She gets the kid on weekends. But yeah, no, it was just one of those really sweet moments where like she just posted a joke and everybody was just like, oh no, help the child. So yeah, I just love that happened this week. I thought it was really fucking funny. So there you go. I just wanted to tell that now while I had it like in my brain for a moment. All right, what else we got? That's all the big news. We went through the big news really pretty quick this week because there hasn't been a ton of huge announcements. We got to look at Phase Connect's folks from Phase Connect JP. Did you put anything about that in there?
Yeah,
Should be in here somewhere.
Down here in the news bits.
The news bits.
Let's get right into it.
We will be getting some information about the Hololive Expo. But that's coming out in like 2 days, so it'll be before the episode comes out.
We got a little information about the expo saying they're going to be showing a lot more of Hollow Earth there, but nothing solid.
That's going to be one of their big pushes.
It's something you could already just fucking assume, but they made a more official announcement like earlier today.
The EN girls are going to be holding like their own little live thing on the Hololive channel this week.
I can't wait for Gargura to tell me the gamble gems are fair and fun. Even though I know there aren't gamble gems in this one. I don't know.
We'll see what happens, I guess, when it comes to that. There's going to be a lot of Hololive Expo stuff coming out, like Carlos said. Now is the time as we get wound up for the event.
I'm wound up, all right. For news.
I'm really excited about it. Go ahead and take us into the news bits, though.
First of all, Kronii is returning on the 26th from yet another surgery.
I did see one of her tweets where she said something about the stitches and how she was like, they like broke or something.
Yeah, so she had to get the stitches out.
Yeah.
And she was like, it hurt really bad, but they couldn't tell that I was hurting. And like the number one response was like, Kronii, you could have just told them that it was hurting and they probably would have been like done things differently. And she's like, they didn't even know.
Kronii always does things just a little wrong.
Most sane VTuber.
God, I love her.
I didn't even know that like this was going on until I saw like her post about the stitches, and I like scrolled back 2 weeks on her Twitter to find out about this.
Yes.
Where she made like a single post about it.
Hey guys, getting operated on. Yee-hoo.
That's one of those things. Did you have anything about Momo Otako in here? That's the other question I was going to have.
No.
Okay. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. We'll get there in the news bits. But right now we're on Kronii. So Kronii's surgery is complete. She is healing well. She has gotten her stitches removed, and that's the important thing. Congratulations, Kronii. We're glad that you're safe and sound and healing up, and that's the important stuff.
Yeah, she'll be streaming here in like a day or two.
Yep, more Kronii. We return to the insanity. It's only a matter of time.
Which is wonderful, frankly. It's great to have that.
Indeed, indeed.
Kronii's one of the strongest personalities in Hololive, even though she's like, it always feels like she's one of the quieter ones. But whenever she speaks up, boy.
She slides under my radar a lot, but I always appreciate it when she's there.
Hell yeah. She's a good egg. All right. Anything else about Kronii's surgery?
Nope, there wasn't anything too significant about it besides the fact it is someone we like getting sliced open. Next up, Mumei. You may remember her. She may not remember anything. She's returning for a 1 million subscriber endurance karaoke. Good. Glad she's back. If she needs to take a break after that, that's fine. But I like having the owl back. She's really funny.
Yeah.
Good owl.
Deeply unhinged.
At the time I looked, she was at 996,000 subscribers.
That's so awesome. My owl deserves it. Hoot. The hoot didn't really add much. It was more like a decorative hoot in the sentence structure. It looked better on a page.
Berry.
Flower.
Berry. We've managed to avoid drowning. Yoko Taro got a box of things from Cover. I'm sorry, was there anything else about Mooms? We all love Mooms.
I think that was like the majority of it.
Yep.
Like, what's there to say? She sing good.
She sing good. She good owl. We happy she
Also,
return.
I guess it's also worth noting that her long karaoke's didn't have really unhinged set lists. So if you're a fan of esoteric picks, she's your girl. You should probably watch this.
Truth. All right.
Speaking of best girl,
Yoko Taro has gotten a box of things from Cover Corp. There's potential for maybe partnership, collaboration, something going on there.
yeah,
I don't know. There was like no information on it. He literally just posted a tweet with a picture of like Aqua's visual novel and like a couple of other things. And he's like, I got a bunch of stuff from Cover. And that was it. That's all he said about it.
I want Yoko Taro to stream with one of them with his own like little VTuber model.
I want him to be with the fucking mask on.
Yeah.
And just like hanging out and screeching like he does.
Near Automata t-shirt. By the way, this is just a total me tangent. If there's a video of Yoko Taro you haven't watched on YouTube, please watch it because they're all fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
One of his
Yoko Taro, by the way, is a video game designer.
yeah, he is a God, what's the term for it when like they're a very like self-driven kind of out there creator? Auteur.
He's like an eccentric person.
He's one of the auteur video game directors. His video games have a very strong vision. They tend to delete your save file.
He does have a thing for that.
They tend to be artistic, but kind of filled with the self-hatred he holds for himself.
Lots of nice butts.
Recommended banger video is where he's scared because he heard Atlas is making a fantasy game and it will encroach upon Drakengard's territory, and in his words, Nier will freaking die. And then he said, we'll move into the high school demographic, but oh no, Persona's still there. Nier dies again.
Yoko Taro is a very interesting man with a lot of eccentricities. He's great.
He said if the Nier remake didn't sell enough, he'd get in the truck with his art director and they would drive across the country selling Nier out of the back of a van.
I love him. He's such a weirdo.
I love it too. He's so good.
He's Kojima, but a lot more self-aware.
And even in some of his
Strong take.
And some of his interviews too, where they're like, "Hey, you got more money, and you got to make Near Automata, and it was such a fantastic game." It's like, what would you do if they just keep getting more money? And you just be like, I don't know, just keep making more weird games. I guess.
Please play Sinnoh, Alice. He says.
Yeah, for another month.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's shutting down his latest mobile project.
Yeah, and he's doing the Nier thing where like all the characters are like, "Oh no, the gacha's dying," and like it's deleting your save files and shit. It's like ending on a bang that everyone kind of saw coming.
Hell yeah.
I think this is the least upset gacha players have been about their game ending.
I mean, I can understand that. That's got to be a thing, right?
Yeah.
I've never thought about gacha games dying.
Most of them, you just pull the plug. It was nice of him to end the story.
Yeah, I mean, at least everybody gets that out of it. That's pretty sweet, honestly. And it's going to be a fucking Yoko Taro ending, so.
Yeah.
Existentialism and all. All right. Any other thoughts on Yoko Taro?
Too many. Continue, please.
Excuse me, I've sneezed.
Everyone leave a comment down below. Please timestamp this sneeze. Say bless you below.
I'm not Fuwawa. I'm Nick. All right. GX Aura is now a marketable plushie. And also, she's back.
Oh,
Welcome back,
welcome
Aura.
back.
Welcome
Glad to
back,
have
Aura.
you. I popped into her welcome back stream. It started off real sad and progressively got happier. And then, like, I don't know, by like an hour in, we were just back to silly happy Aura, which is what we all want to see at the end of the day. I popped in live for about 3 minutes because I was part of a wedding. And that was happening at the same time. I wish I could have watched it live, Aura, but I was a groomsman, and that sort of took a precedence.
This web browser gremlin making me question my loyalty to the procession.
We're literally putting on tuxes, and I've got an AirPod in, looking at my phone, like, yep, okay, button the shirt, yep, okay, and like, welcome back, close stream, like, and that was kind of it, you know.
It's like the wedding meme with the guy. It's like, I'm at my best friend's wedding, like dirty white t-shirt,
wearing pajamas and like.
I figured out the worst thing you can possibly say as a best man.
What's that?
The bride is walking down the aisle. You're standing next to the husband to be, and then here's you, the best man. You tug on his sleeve and you whisper, "Is that your Oshi?"
Kawaii waifu desu. Bro, I was legit like I was talking to him before the wedding and stuff. Like, first of all, like I walk in at 11 a.m. to start getting ready for this wedding, and the first thing they do is hand me a beer, and I was like, all right, like let's go. And then like I'm sitting there. At one point, I literally sit down on the couch and I like watch Aura's stream for a few seconds because I saw it was live, and I was like, welcome back. It's great to have you back and everything. I'm super pumped about it. And then like we're sitting around talking. I'm just like, hey buddy. Is it cool if I just play Pokemon on my Game Boy while you're like standing up front? And he's just like, go for it. And I wish I had the balls to actually do it, because I had the Game Boy in my pocket while I'm up at the front, and I'm just like, I could do this.
Dude, fuck your wedding. I found a shiny.
And I'm just like, God, it's a Charmander. Sweet. Like, you know?
Dude, Charmander.
I'm raising this boy.
Did you know
This is my
Oak only
boy.
had one of these fuckers?
It's crazy.
You think Oak doesn't have any
Anyway,
more?
great wedding.
Yeah.
Well,
Good wedding.
From
solid.
what I remember.
Good wedding update.
A lot of alcohol. Good day. Good day. And the best part was that Aura came back that day.
Welcome back, Aura.
Yeah. Anyway, also, she has a marketable plushie now.
A U2's?
A U2's marketable plushie.
Oh my god.
You can yeet Aura all by yourself now. You can huck her right across the room. You can drop kick her out a window. You can feed her all the ketchup you can fit inside her tiny plush body.
You can simulate her little thing she does on screen by actually throwing the plushie at her.
Yeah, exactly. We need a Rambit plushie so that we can throw it at the Aura plushie, please. Also, it would be like the best thing in the world if you know how like some of like plushies you can like squeeze the hand and it says things. It'd be so great if you could like squeeze the hand and it just goes ba bam, just the noise it makes every time somebody subs or anything. You write that down. You add that to the next one. But yeah, no, you can. It's a U2's plushie. It will be available February 1st, correct?
Yeah.
It'll be. I believe it'll be a pre-order,
Yeah.
as these tend to be. Now, upon hearing this, my first response was, they also have a Pippa. There's a Pippa U2's plushie that is also available. And then Carlos very helpfully pointed out that if you time it correctly on February 1st, because Pippa's pre-orders end on February 2nd, Aura's start on February 1st. So you can order both at the same time. And that's a fucking problem for me, Carlos.
There is a 1-day period where you can order both of them.
Oh my God. I'm very excited for this, though. Yes, Aura plushie coming soon. Order now. The Pippa plushie looks like a wiener. Have you seen that?
No.
If you look at the back of its head, it's very phallic. To the point where people were putting black bars over it. Aura's does look really cute, though. She's like got a super happy face and everything. So this is just like, I haven't heard it. Like, I haven't seen that U2's even made plushies until recently. This is, again, the second time I've seen it. So
I didn't even know about them before this.
I thought it was kind of weird that the company was U2's. I thought it'd be like Mix Ship or something like that.
yeah, and that's the thing is like Makeship is known for making plushies. So
They make plushies for fucking anybody.
yeah, I mean, there's currently 5 Hololive. Like the Hololive English Myth Girls are available on Makeship right now. But either way, I know that U2's is a big company, and obviously because they always made the little like plastic figures or whatever of all the different YouTubers, and so that was like their big thing that they did. I didn't even know they made plushies until now, and that's really sick. So I have to get Aura plushie, and it'll be there with the waifu cup. All right. Any other thoughts on Aura's return and or the U2's plushie?
No, I think we hit all the major stuff there.
I have to get back to watching your streams again.
Indeed. Good stuff. She's already done a bunch of collabs. She's got big collabs lined up this week. She did a Merryweather collab, actually, this week. So, there you go. It all comes back around. Wow. Just like the new generation of Phase Connect JP. They're coming around. I didn't have to stretch for that at all.
Yeah, you guys linked this trailer while I was far away.
Far away. So, yes, we've got full model like show-offs, and I guess we got voice debuts too, right? Because we actually say their own voices in a few lines here.
Some of them slightly speak a little bit of English in the trailer, just not like primarily, just to show that they can.
I'll also say that somebody's been posting pictures of Shinjuku, which is just like covered with Phase Connect JP ads, like everywhere.
Oh, they're really going all out.
Phase Connect's fucking aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be. It's really hard for an English company like this to get into the Japanese market.
Yeah, but they've even been aggressive in the American market. Like, they sponsor like half that award show, if I remember right.
Yeah, the VTuber awards that Fillion did.
They're 100% being aggressive in general, which is the right move as you watch the bigger corps shoot themselves in the foot and the markets start to lean more towards.
They won Rising Org, right? At the VTuber Awards, or was that somebody else?
It was somebody else, because I remember the meme was, wow, they paid a lot of money just to give a lot of awards to other people.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I think it was someone else. Don't quote me.
I don't remember.
Either way, you're the Rising Org in my heart, Phase Connect. So we've got Clara Kaminari, we've got Loki Kanagi, we've got Pico Graham, Yu Ayase, and Memory Kokomoro. Kokoromo, whatever. she's the memory with the Kokoro. These are the new members. One of them is a blue rabbit, strong take. She looks like a Mad Hatter rabbit girl. I like her design generally. She's got the bunny girl, like the traditional Playboy bunny girl influences with her outfit, and then also she's got like some kind of, it looks like magic and dice games and stuff.
Do we give honest reactions on this podcast?
I would.
She looks cute, but the immediate gut reaction I get is there's no room in my heart. It feels like I have too much similar already in my heart.
I'm going to be honest with you. None of us are going to watch the Phase.
No, obviously not. But
and that's not a knock on them. I'm sure they're going to be fantastic. None of us speak Japanese at a level to really appreciate them.
I think it's just funnier to be a little wistful.
I know what you mean. Like, what was the line? I've only got so many chairs in my heart. Oh, you didn't watch that. That was me and Carlos that watched JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen.
I've seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, did you see the first season?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever what's her name is like, I only have so many chairs in my heart, and only like, so I can only hold so many people in it. Mm-hmm. And then there's assholes like you that show up and set their own chair down.
Yeah. God, strong, very strong.
And it's just like one of those moments where I'm just like, I'm sorry, my chairs are full. We ain't playing no music, so nobody's moving. I do like her design though. I think it's really cute. She's got some really cute little like it's almost like an omega symbol in her hair, which is really cool. That is like yellow instead of blue.
Polka Pecora fusion.
Indeed. That's very much it. We got the first of the Ikemen, which I believe is Yuayase.
Rising VTuber org did go to Phase Connect, by the way.
I'm brilliant. I'll take my praise now. Pat me on the head and tell me I did good and give me a sugar cube. Don't try and kiss me. I know this play.
Tell us more.
Okay. All right, we're moving on to the first of the handsome women.
I like the snake a lot.
Sorry, this is Loki Knagi. The snake is really cool. She has a like an albino white snake on her shoulder. She has heterochromia, so her left eye is yellow, her right eye is red. She has a really cool design with all of these intricate braids, and I feel like they have some sort of potentially religious significance in Japan, but I'm not sure.
I mean, her outfit looks almost like a shrine maiden type thing.
It seems very deliberately inspired by that.
Yeah.
Please, Japan, associate with this thing.
Yes, exactly.
Feel.
I like her design a lot, and it turns out I've come around on Ikemen types. Thank you, Ow.
All I gotta do is lose at Mario Kart.
Spectacularly. Any other thoughts?
Nothing deep.
All right, I like her. Carlos?
Yeah, it's a good look.
Good snake.
I'm a sucker for heterochromia. You show me heterochromia, and I'm just like, I'm in. Now we got the pastel white girl. There, I said it. I finished the thought. I'm not afraid. I'll say my mind out loud.
Hey, she's very pink too.
Yeah, she's very pink. She's got she has white hair. She's got a little paw print in her hair. She's very cute. It's Pico Graham. And she also got like a bows and paw print motif. She has a dog collar on. She has little doggy ears. I'm guessing she's a dog.
She looks like a Hyperdimension Neptunia character.
You're fucking bang on, mate. Yeah, I like her design. She's got like a little strappy shirt on and then a big coat over top.
Yep.
So, cute out of 10, kawaii desu.
Show the shoulders, hide the boulders.
All right. Carlos, thoughts?
I went to art school.
You went to fart school. Man.
Fuck, he made fun of it and it rhymed.
Carlos, do you have any thoughts on Pico Graham?
Oh, it's very cute.
Yeah, I like her. I like her little... She's got the smile with like the... Looks like a sideways 3. Anyways. Making me happy.
Cat face, they call it.
We have Ikemen Type 2.
Looks like a fireman.
I believe this one's you, but I'm not sure until we get to the name. Yep.
Yeah.
Yu Ayase. She's cool because she has a tummy tattoo.
That's against my religion.
It's against everybody in Japan's taste, frankly. So this is going to be a challenge. She does also have a sick-ass monocle, though.
Is that a monocle and not glasses?
That is a monocle and not glasses, sir.
This
and
is
really cool earrings. A lot of like chains and stuff hanging from the ear.
Yeah, this is like the cool, like mature, like more mature girl look that is much more prevalent in Western culture.
Yes, Ikemen type. Just cool, handsome women all over in this group. It's funny that we got two archetypes that like seem to be at the very least extremely cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is Ao and Kronii smashed together in a blender. So, and then with a sick tattoo on her tummy, which is pretty cool. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I like her design.
I really do too. I think it's really cool. She's got a really neat like strap across the top of her chest, which looks really neat. Okay, that's Yu Yase. And then of course we've got another pink girl. This one seems to be a butterfly or a fairy. It's Memory. And eventually I'll get her last name correct. Kokoromo. There we go. Yeah, she's super butterfly themed. She's got big wings. She's got bows in her hair that look like wings. She's got cute little bows on her, I guess, overcoat. Is that what that would be? Again, she's got bare shoulders and a cute dress, and then she's got like a big coat over top.
Mm-hmm. We went over this principle earlier.
Yes. Adorable kawaii desu. Any other thoughts on Memory Kokoromo?
She's got like the sideways elf ears.
Yes, she does. She's got those big honking ears. They look good.
So yeah, I guess like a fairy.
You're right. There we go, and that's the lineup for Hololive. Hololive.
Freudian slip.
I apologize deeply. that is the lineup for Phase Connect JP Generation 1, I'm going to say. That's what we're calling them right now.
Their new Japan branch. We'll see how far this branch goes if they keep getting more.
They're officially titled Phase Kaleido. Kaleido. So yes.
Like the scope.
I like the designs. I think they're all really cool. There's the picture of Shibuya just plastered with freaking Phase Connect ads like everywhere.
Yeah, I think their debut is Saturday JST, so it might be on Friday for us Westerners.
Yes. Worth checking out, even if you can just sit there and say, ooh, cute. So there you go. That's the Phase Connect JP update. Any other thoughts on these folks?
No, I'm interested in what they'll be like. I don't know how much we'll really be able to watch them, considering they have an entire multi-branch other side of the main company that's actually English speakers that we can watch.
Yes. And that's the thing, is like there's already a goodly number of Phase Connect folks that speak English and therefore are immediately more accessible to us. Although every time I see NASA tweet now, I'm just like, oh, what did she say? Like, oh, she has food poisoning. I'm sorry. She's like literally tweeting like, I cannot leave my toilet. Like, and I'm just like, oh, she's cute. Like,
what a beautiful language. What a beautiful woman. You go, Queen. Stay on your throne.
There's a lot wrong with us.
I tell you what, I fully intended I was going to order NASA's coffee because I just wanted to support her because like she's one of the least popular Phase Connect members.
She's I keep doing this. She's not Hololive. She's a Phase Connect talent that doesn't speak English. Like
yeah,
and if she does, it's very like it's broken English. It's small English.
Yeah.
So,
but unfortunately, I was not able to. Because at the time when I was looking at Phase Connect merch and I was looking through their coffee, and they do small batch stuff there, so it's not always available. And her coffee was the only one out of all of the coffee they sell that was currently sold out. And hers was the one that I wanted to order.
That's pretty amazing. Like I guess I'm happy it was sold out because that means it sold well, right? So,
I guess.
They sold what they made.
Huh. All right. Any other thoughts, I guess? Are we good on that?
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, I'm going to talk about one or two things Hololive has announced for Fifth Fest already. Also, they've announced again that the Gararium in Sendai will be happening soon. So look forward to that if you're going to Sendai to see Gura at an aquarium. Past the Hollow Earth stuff we talked about earlier, they've announced that an English official program brought to you by #Hololive English members will be happening soon. It's coming up on Thursday, I believe. And basically, they're just going to... It's called the Master Complete Guide to Hololive Super Expo 2024 and Fifth Fest Capture the Moment TM. So... they're going to walk you through everything, and that's what we talked. That's what you said on Thursday. There's going to be more information, right?
Yeah, that it was going to be the EN members running something on the channel for this.
Yes, so it'll be an official program, which means it'll probably be an hour or two long, and they're just going to go through like all the major things for us, wonderful Kaigai Niki to anticipate.
Based on the lineup of Bei, Ina, and the Fuwamoco, this is like the most bilingual cast they could have gotten.
You know, you're 100% accurate. Trilingual in the case of Ina, she speaks Korean as well. I mean, also trilingual in Bei's case because she speaks English, Japanese, and Australian. So it's very impressive.
Crikey, shrimp on the Barbie, diesel.
I don't understand. I apologize. I don't speak it.
Roo. Dozen roo.
Down the billabong, mate. That was the worst fucking accent. That was way more English than anything, I feel like.
Honestly, you should feel a little ashamed.
Too right.
Too right.
Choo, choo, choo. Right.
Completely unrelated bit.
Go on.
All I could think is...
Take a bit.
Oi, the 16th Doctor's Australian. Get out of the way, cunt.
You've missed me entirely with this. Who's the 16th Doctor?
I don't know.
It's a fictitious doctor I invented in the moment. What if they were Australian? What an out of wild moment that would be.
Is this like a Doctor Who thing?
Yeah, it's a Doctor Who thing.
Oh! Anyway, Momo Otako is...
I'll be on my phone.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't fucking get that one at all. It just sort of like missed me. But for real though, let's talk about Momo Otako, and how she is returning home earlier than expected, which is wonderful. She has undergone what appears to be a series of surgeries, and just in general has been having a bit of a rough time. She is a member of Idol Yen, and she announced on Twitter just yesterday that she's returning home a few days earlier than planned. Recovery is a little rough. Okay, well, she said recovery is rough, and that sucks. But she's getting through it. So we're really happy for you. Again, we don't have any details. All we know is that it was a series of surgeries, and we hope everything's going well for you, Momo, and that you continue to get better. So fingers crossed for you. We're hoping for you.
Yeah.
Happy that you're getting home. That's the important thing. Any other thoughts? Any other input?
Nope.
I know she's had a series of different health issues, so just over her life anyway, because she's talked about them through some of her streams.
Yeah, it seems to be a sort of a trend, I guess. But here's hoping that she just recovers really good and just, continues on doing great stuff.
Yeah, she was the one that during her 72-hour stream, I remember you two didn't appreciate it too much. I made sure not to enclose a picture of it.
It was before I really knew anything about her.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she was the one that had her gallbladder removed or something. And,
oh, geez.
And she showed a picture of it on stream, and everyone's just like, oh, that looks like Korean barbecue.
Right. Good Lord. Also, I do have to offer my sincere sympathy to Katarina Cutie from Idol as well. She put out a tweet a few hours ago, and it says, just got back from the doctor. She's heartbroken, diagnosed with a life-threatening condition. Luckily, it's not contagious. Never passed it to her kids, which is great. She is devastated and sad as she was diagnosed with ligma. This is a hard one to deal with, and just our deepest sympathies to you. We hope you manage to pull through.
I'm a fellow ligma survivor.
Steve, who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Who was he?
A little levity, I suppose, is nice, huh? All right, any other thoughts in the news bits?
Too much levity.
Understandable.
I think we all got a little carried away there. Could we be a little more serious during this next segment?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's any time, buddy.
Okay. I got you covered here.
Go ahead. We're moving on to a new section.
It's time to talk about... Can't even do my own bit. It's time to talk about the music that's come out this week. First, Watame has a new original song called Wadameister. Electric pop, moody and dark. The good stuff. The lyrics are about wool and cotton candy. Hadn't gone around to this one, so I'm assuming it's Carlos who left these news as our music correspondents.
Yes, except it was actually me.
Okay, Carlos. Tell me more about it as seriously as you can.
So I really am curious about this song because I want to know what the genre is called for this. It has a very, very particular sound to it, and I don't know if it has a genre name. I assume it does.
With your permission, may I play it aloud?
Less than 5 seconds. I don't want DMCA'd.
I understand. EDM will carry you.
Okay. Yeah, it's like and it was poppy and very electro, and I was like, I don't know, but it feels like one of those things that you're just like, you listen to the same kind of music over and over again, and then you find out it's called drum and bass, and you're like, oh, or oh, that's breakcore, and you're just like, that has a name. So it is some sort of EDM though, and it's really good stuff. I really liked it. Carlos, did you get a chance to listen to it?
Yes, because she actually debuted this at her 3D concert there a couple weeks ago.
You're right. There, we did talk about that. So this is just the video debut.
There was no video for it at the time. This was there was a video for her other original song, but not this one.
Yes, that makes sense. I really like this song. It's got such a good beat to it. You know?
Yeah. This was out of the two. This was the one that I liked the better, actually. it didn't have the video for it at the time. But this is the one I liked more.
This is like the kind of thing that like you're driving cross country, it's the middle of the night, you're on the highway, and this hits, and you're just like, yeah, you just fucking get the zone, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's just a really sick vibe. I just love it. So. Well, any other thoughts on Watame's song Watameister and the new music video? Oh, the music video itself is really cute. It's just her, like, you know, kind of popping around on a sheep. It's pretty great. Or, what are her fans named?
Watame fans.
Yeah, Watame fans. Join the Watame fans.
Popular fandom.
All right. We also have a new generation cover. We have all of Gen Zero got together and did a cover of Ray.
Question. All of Gen Zero or all of Gen Zero?
What does that mean?
Maybe I have my gens mixed up.
I'm sorry. Gen Zero at 100% power is all of them, and Gen Zero at 99% power is Suisei. Fight me.
Found a way to make it for you.
Is that what we're talking about? No, it's all of Gen Zero. It's got Roboko-san and Sora-chan and Sofa-chan. And we've got, of course, Suisei, as I said, I alluded to that. Who are the other two members? Miko and, why am I blanking? Ozuki. There we go. So it's literally, they got all of Gen Zero together to make a song, to cover a song. And that's really cool because Gen Zero is the most fucking thrown together generation. It does make me smile just to like see all of them together. They also had a big stream where they went over a lot of the stuff and they did like a fun quiz for it and stuff. So it was just like a nice thing for Gen Zero to get together and do some stuff because they very rarely do.
Yeah.
It's like, They have never had a strong generational identity until maybe the last year or two is what it is, as far as I know.
They didn't debut together, and they had Gen 1 debuted like in the middle of some of when they debuted.
Exactly. So they were just like the stragglers almost.
Yeah.
So because you had Sora and Miko, and then Roboko-san showed up whenever she did, and like.
And Ozuki wasn't a part of them at all for a long time.
She was on a different branch called Inanaka Music for a long time with Suisei, and then Suisei was like, "I'm going to Hololive," and then Ozuki was like, "Yeah, me too." So,
but years later.
Yeah, exactly.
Her.
So it was like,
I'm gonna follow live you to Hololive.
Hey. So then, like Gen Zero, like I love them as a unit now, and I love the fact that they were just like got retconned into a generation. It's so funny to me. I don't know, like it just cracks me up.
It was always intended. Shut up.
Yes, this is the way it was meant to be.
It was all planned out.
It's called God's plan. Yago's plan.
Hololive managers frantically trying to figure out how to speedrun to Noel.
There we go.
We gotta start with this gen first.
We need the milk person. So yeah, Gen Z. The song is Ray by Bump of Chicken featuring Hatsune Miku. I know nothing of Bump of Chicken.
I know they didn't know those words when they named that band.
There we go.
You can't get a bump of chicken, you doofus.
Just need a bump of chicken to get my head straight.
Bump of Chicken's got some good music.
Yeah, Bump of Chicken's fucking fantastic.
I remember when this song came out like 10 years ago.
9 years ago, yeah. The OG came out 9 years ago. Or at least the music video did.
It's really good.
So yeah, it's a fun little pop rock song. The cover's really solid. And yeah, it was just cool to see Gen Zero doing stuff together. I just love that shit. So, any other thoughts on this particular instance of Hololive history as it occurred?
No, we did it solid. That was great.
Yeah. Okay, and then next on the music list, we've got the Minecraft cover by all of Hololive English. This is a 15-person collaborative cover that we've got here.
It was funded by Bay.
It was funded by Bay. Bay got $1 million yen, which is roughly $10,000.
$1 bazillion.
To use for whatever she wanted to create something in Hololive. And she used it to make a 15-person cover of a song. Do we know anything about where this song came from or what it originally was?
I don't know much about Minecraft. I was shocked to learn it was like a cover with a name like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All I know is when I Google Minecraft, Google assumes I mean Minecraft. Minecraft song. No, not Minecraft song. Minecraft.
Well, if you go to the actual video for the song, it probably has the original credited.
You would think that, and you might be right.
Original song by Garo.
Garo.
Minecraft GE. Okay, GT.
Original.
Calm down.
There we go. There's a link to it. From 2018. Yeah. Garo channel, 6.4 million views, so there you go.
Honeyworks.
Garo Sonic 2018's theme song, Minecraft, has been completed. There you go. So yeah, it's a cool song either way. Very poppy, very upbeat, very fun. And she was saying in one of her streams where she was talking about it, Bae was talking about this because this was her project, that she received a lot of different vocal like segments from everybody, because everybody had to sing it like 3 different times in 3 different octaves and all this other stuff to mix it correctly. And she was just like, I got some like really low singing from a lot of people that you would not expect to be able to do it. And like she was like talking about how like some of the singing was just like blew her away and she didn't expect it.
Yeah.
And she also put a lot of emphasis on how good the mix was, because it's really hard to mix 15 different people who recorded in 15 different environments on 15 different microphones.
I was legit admiring the mix.
Yeah, solid mix. So
thank you, Bae, for noticing mixers. You're a real one.
Thank you, Mixer, for being a streaming platform for a little while. Okay.
Overlooked again.
Remember when Microsoft bought Mixer and then shut it down?
Remember Microsoft made a mistake and bought a company that turned out to be controversial and inevitably died?
No. Yeah. Where's the Microsoft VTubers? Do you remember the OS tons?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about a Windows 11 ton VTuber?
Oh.
I need Bill Gates. You don't work there anymore.
Everyone, we have a new look for Cortana.
Satya Nadella, listen, I have an idea.
She's available on your desktop, your own personal VTuber.
Amazing. Through the power of AI.
Okay.
Every time I hear that phrase, my stomach drops, and I'm like, no.
I've been programmed to think the worst, and when it's just okay, I go, okay.
I think that's I had this conversation that was really sad the other day, and I was like, we're all going to have to use it someday, aren't we? And my friend who's also in IT was like, yeah. Like, they're adding a button to the keyboard for Microsoft products that's a dedicated AI button.
Microsoft bringing back their keyboards they discontinued.
Like,
because they stopped making
they're making it a
own.
requirement for Windows keyboards to have an AI button.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I will make even fucking more custom keyboards.
yeah, bro, I hate that. I can't put into words how much I hate that.
I mean, I'm literally never going to use it. You know how often I use the Windows button on the keyboard? When I accidentally press it and I freak out and have to close whatever it opens.
I guess while we're in AI town, before we get back to praising our Lord and Savior Hako's Bales and all of Hololive English, to be frank, before we get back to that, we'll leave AI town. I'll just say for me, I tried to use like the text AI as like, it's an assistant that'll help you with stuff, and I just found it more obnoxious. Like it gave like the most brain dead suggestions. Like, yeah, I already had that one.
Bro, I already type like an AI. You look at my fucking Twitter. Like, I don't need your help to be dry.
Yeah, like it's from the most like basic town. It usually doesn't really help me. The most fun I have with it is harassing it. I had a day where I refused to stop asking it the most strange Stuart Little questions. I asked it, how little is Stuart Little? And it tried to approximate, and it kept trying to be like loosey-goose. Like, he could be 1.8 inches. And I replied, like Olimar? And he said, yeah, they're about the same height. What if they got in a fist fight? I don't really want to talk. Okay, well, who would win? That's when AI is fun to me as the straight man.
I thought it was when AI was writing music and it was about salmon in your veins or something.
That was good, too. I told it that I didn't mention the salmon often enough. It's a good tool for boredom at the moment.
It is one of those things, like, I've always viewed AI as like a really great tool for conveying a general thought to someone else. Like,
I guess,
like, especially with like image AI.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. Here, I'm gonna let you. Every large company listening right now, which I know there's dozens. You don't use AI and then put it on the fucking internet and be like, look at my tweet. It was made by AI. That's stupid. It doesn't, like, everyone's going to look at it and be like, that looks like it's made by AI. You guys should have tried harder, Xbox ID at Xbox. What the fuck? The way you use AI is you put your brain thoughts into the AI sequencer machine, and then it spits out an image, or it spits out many images, and you select the one that's closest to what you want, and then you take that image and you show it to a fucking human artist, and you say, please make this but good, and then they'll say, "Aye, that is pretty good illustrative tool right there to show me what you want. I will make that, and also I'll tweak it a bit to make it more my style." That's what it should be used for. It should be a conveyance, a conveyance additive or adjustment.
And the section where it kind of collides with our paradigm is it's also important to make sure that your AI databank is filled primarily with consenting artists.
Yes.
Because I know in particular, Midjourney got in trouble where a lot of VTuber adjacent artists and artists in general discovered that there was a leaked Discord chat where they were literally saying, let's rip off Rubber Ross. And then literally stole from him and programmed it to use Rubber Ross art. And when they got caught, they tried to hide all of those Discord chats and like the literal notepad, but it was too late.
Amazing.
So that's the part where it hurts our profession.
Yeah. Again, like, there's bad actors in fucking everything in this world. Just try and be a conscientious consumer where you can be.
AI is a bubble. Please do not invest in it. Wait to see where it settles and wait until it becomes morally correct to do so. I guess like companies like Adobe who pump their own shit they own into it is a little better, but people are gonna ride your ass even if it's right. Just be really cautious if you intend to use AI at all.
Use it all right now. Fuck it. Balls to the wall. Make money. Fuck you. Got mine.
I'm making my own cartoon from scratch. I'm replacing voice actors with AI.
Hako's Bale made Minecraft using her award funds.
It's pretty great. What were we talking about? AI?
Hako's Bales?
Hako's Bales.
Yeah, let's talk about her, please.
Well, we're already done with her conversation piece, actually. We talked about the whole thing. Now it's time to move on to our favorite stream moments of the week. Brought to you by... No, fuck that. We're joking.
Okay, I'll save... my favorite stream moments are pretty big, so I'll save it for later.
Gotcha.
It's. I feel like it'd be really cool if we just had a game that like a lot of people were playing that we could like, centralize a topic.
So
about.
that's usually an issue. Is usually VTubers don't play the same games.
Yeah,
I would love for there to be like this one big game that everyone was playing.
It's something like that'd be really cool and like refreshing, like based around fruit or something. You know, like something like that idea, but maybe a little different this time. Maybe
so
like
I'm
based
hearing,
around.
I'm hearing you. I'm blocking you out too.
Okay.
Okay. So do you know how there's this game called Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
I think more people should play this game than Counter-Strike. And I think it should be like Ark, but you beat Pokemon to death with a stick.
Are you trying to rip off Pokemon?
Yes.
I'll probably play it. No, stop that. Cameron went for the slow lean, and I was not having it.
I was insinuating me and Nick are more than pals.
We're a pal world.
Pal world.
We got there? Question mark.
Leave a comment down below if we got there.
I don't think we did. All right. Everybody's playing Pal World.
Even me.
Even Cameron. Cameron, give us the insider sneak peek of how Pal World is.
The first thing I did was I got too close to a pal, and beat it to death with my fists.
Ah, yes. Pal monster.
I stole its meat. Then I figured out how to catch pals. I then built a base and condoned them to slave labor. I made them a slave. I then figured out that there are human grunts with guns you fight. Then I figured out you can catch the humans,
thus enslaving them.
I named the first human I caught Maurice.
Mm-hmm. How's Maurice doing?
He's in a box. Box for safekeeping. I'm going to catch another human so I can breed them. And then sell their children for meat.
Nothing dubious here.
You can catch grass pals and they'll plant seeds. You can catch water pals and they'll water the plants. You can catch fire pals and they'll heat the stoves.
Or burn your house down.
There are raids where like a single NPC walks into your palace and they get fucking destroyed by all like 8 pals. They don't stand a fucking chance.
And also you can use an AK-47 to just blat people in the face.
Yeah, the guns are very late game.
Gotcha.
It's extremely Valheim. If you've played Valheim, it's Valheim with Pokemon.
There you go. Sounds like a ringing endorsement.
Now, if only there's a place where people can see gameplay footage, because I'm not streaming or recording my gameplay.
Why not? Don't you care about creating content?
Wait a minute. Content?
Yeah.
VTubers. The Advent collab for Palworld.
Yeah, first of all, every VTuber is currently playing Palworld.
Fucking everyone.
So I'll have you know, I watched Advent and I watched Kaela play this, and that's all I had time for because literally every VTuber in existence is playing it right now.
Even VTuber CEOs such as Sakana, the Fishman.
So, yeah, the CEO of FaZe Connect, literally the Remy tweeted out, is like, how is he almost level 40 already? The FaZe Connect talents that are being paid to play this game on stream are like level 25.
That fish is skipping work for sure. Fishman is counting how much XP he'll get in a single day instead of counting how many keychains he can grab from a box. That's an in-joke I don't get. I apologize, FaZe Connect community.
Oh, the keychains from a box thing?
Yeah.
That was on one of the interview streams where they did, where they're saying they said he gloated like in front of people so hard about this that like he was unbelievably proud of this, that he had the ability that he could reach into a box, grab a handful of keychains, and tell you how many keychains he grabbed. And he was unbelievably proud of this and told everybody he met that he could do this.
Sakana is such a fucking G. God damn it. Aye. So yes, everyone's playing Palworld, and there was an Advent collab already. There's already a Hololive EN server, I believe.
They think there's a JP server too.
And there's a JP server too.
Which some people were a little like why is there split servers like this?
You can only fit 32 in a server.
Yeah, there's a max person limit, and you can't fit every member of cover in this.
That's just it. There's so many talents now. You can't even fit all of Hololive JP in a single server. Like, I did see a few clips here and there of like Botan playing and Miko playing and a few others. So I know that it's big in Japan as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, anything in particular that stood out for the Hololive Advent collab?
They spawn in. Takes them a whole 5 minutes for Shiori to punch a guy with a gun and get mowed down.
Yep, sounds right. Good job, Shiori.
Sounds right.
And 10 minutes later for them to immediately hit nighttime and start freezing to death.
Yeah, cold mechanics. No one made a fucking torch.
Smart. Good play. Very good.
This is great because like Bibu and like Fuwamoco were off just causing utter chaos wherever they want. And then Narissa and Shiori were like back, like trying to be the moms, like
taking care of base, making beds for everyone,
making the base, and going out and reviving Bibu when she inevitably like attacks something she shouldn't have.
Amazing. All right, I mean that's pretty solid. That sounds like a good cooperative game right there. Apparently, Kaela has in fact been playing a ton, as Carlos mentioned in our notes here. She's already streamed it for 38 hours.
Sleep, woman.
Quote, don't smile, work. And she caught a 2% chance human. Amazing.
She caught one of the minigun soldiers.
Oh, jeez.
Big Maurice.
Yeah, I literally went into her stream like 30 some hours into her playthrough. I don't know if this is like a multiplayer server or if it's her own server she was playing on. But I walk in and she's got like half of a castle built and like an entire sweatshop built in her entire area with like she has like 40 Pokemon out running a sweatshop, building everything for her. And then she looks through her boxes and she's got like over 100 pals just sitting in boxes.
My God. To be fair, the game like fucking rewards you so much for catching multiples.
Yeah.
She has an incubator farm. She's got like 8 of them.
That genuinely sounds right. That's how the game
Kaela.
wants you to play.
Yeah, and Kaela is cracked at these kind of games. It's what she does, man. So
It's what
there you go.
Yeah.
if you want Palworld content, boy, you are not going to go like hungry for it anytime soon. Check it out. I guess there's like go to YouTube. Just trust me on this and type in any VTuber that you like and the word Palworld, and there is a very good chance that you will be rewarded with a video or a stream. That is just where we're at. It is the current meta, and the game sold 6 million copies in like 3 days. Like
The
it is
game
the biggest game in the world right now.
Has I
basically.
think like the most concurrent players of all time on Steam.
Yeah, it's insane. They had like
It hit-
1.8 million concurrent.
Yeah, it had over 1 million, beating out like all of Steam's traditional top games.
Like it's crazy. This just happened overnight. It's like I feel bad because the devs are getting like threats and stuff because of like the game is kind of broken because it's still in early access. But that's like they have such a huge player base so quickly, and I mean the game's like $26 because it's on an introductory offer right now.
Oh
yeah.
So it's like it's very accessible.
Look, like it's off to a good start at a reasonable price. It's not too glitchy. I did have a few glitches when I played it, and there's no microtransactions. It's just not on the steadiest ground because people are never going to shake the feeling that like it really is taking a lot of stuff from Pokemon, huh? Like, you know, like
Pokemon with guns.
it's going to impact a lot of people's enjoyment, and that's fine. Those are the people who are probably not even going to play it to begin with.
I guarantee you, there's a huge wave of people that are trying everything they can to rip this game as hard as possible, failing miserably because they have no proof and they're making stuff up. And people are playing it anyway because it's fun.
Yeah, my take on that is it's up to Nintendo to pursue that if they want to prove something happened.
Well, see, they are working on that on Nintendo's side because there was already a Pokemon mod made for it, and the guy that made the mod has already been attacked by Nintendo. Nintendo knows this is happening.
Nintendo DMCA'd him.
Yeah.
Like, he made a bigger mistake than putting Pokemon in Palworld. I read this article too, and I dug one layer deeper. He was also charging for the mod, which is really fucking stupid. Like, that's the ultimate storm of like Nintendo's new main rival that Nintendo's probably like, what are you doing over there? That looks like my answers to the test. And this guy's like, I got your stuff, throwing it into the vortex. No, okay, that guy's just bad. It's like
That's the
showing.
thing is like that's where Nintendo like swoops in with like a fucking shotgun in their hands.
Yeah,
And then Palworld looks over at the guy and they're like, "You fucked up."
It's like showing up to the who done it and then shooting one of the people who might have done it. And it's like, okay, well, that's a new crime and you did it. Don't gotta be Sherlock for this one, Chief.
Yeah, that's like literally that guy showed up, had no idea what was going on, and started charging money apparently. And like that's just the worst move that you can make in this situation.
Yeah. All that to say, like, my gut instinct is like, it's an early access survival game. They have the potential to drop the ball so hard.
Oh yeah, I mean they unlimited potential. Every day is a new day.
Although I will say already that I saw that the Xbox version was supposedly multiple patches behind.
It's a shitload of patch. Don't even fucking play Game Pass.
It's not even built in the same way as far as I understand.
Don't even look at Game. Just fucking play the Steam version.
Yeah, that's basically like I was gonna download the Game Pass one because I have Game Pass, and then I read about it and I was like, I'll just buy it on Steam if I really decide to play it.
There's a little bit of good news to that they have already released like apparently 2 update patches for
Good.
that.
Yeah, they said they had patches in certification, like waiting for.
I was about to say,
Microsoft
honestly,
to approve them.
that is honestly going to be Microsoft holding them up.
Yeah,
Microsoft is notorious. It was either Microsoft or Sony. One of those two was very
Well,
notoriously
both of
slow.
them, like-
They're both slower than Steam.
yeah. Well, Steam doesn't really have an approval process. They're just like list it all out. Okay, we can't have that on Steam, or they're like, okay, put it on Steam.
Yeah.
It's got the boobs in it. All right, we'll put it under this tag. Like that's Steam's approval process is. They're basically like, does it have spyware? We trust you. Like from what I understand it, that's what I've been.
Their
hearing,
thing is
but-
like, Steam's very good. The only thing they're good at forbidding is recent hot topics. They're like, no NFTs, no blockchain, no AI.
Yeah. But what if I want to play GoldenEye 64? It has AI. You can fight against it.
Don't be smart. That's rule number 5. That's always a good rule. If it even seems like you're trying to be smart, out immediately.
How dare you impugn the honor of this triumvirate at Steam, apparently. It's Gabe Newell and 2 of the knives he's made.
Hi, this is Gay Ben, and we'll now decide your fate.
So yeah, go ahead and play Palworld if you want to get into that. There you go. And watch VTubers,
Poke-Arc.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a great message. Watch VTubers, everyone.
I'm barely here. I don't
I know if you're this far in the episode and you haven't seen a VTuber, we've recommended a few. Go watch GX Aura.
Yeah, I like GX Aura. She's a good egg.
Go watch Fuwamoco.
Sort of a stinky egg, but a good egg.
Play the hit bullet hell Touhou.
Wow. I'm big
Touhou
fan. Especially Mountain of Faith.
How do you guys pronounce it? Because I picked my side.
Touhou.
Touhou.
I picked Touhou because it's funnier. I heard one person say it and mean it. I'm like, I'm team Touhou forever.
I have heard multiple people pronounce it that way.
Why would I say Touhou? That sounds cool. Touhou sounds lame. It sounds like a steamboat coming up. Touhou.
There's a lot of ways to address this. You're off the podcast.
I figured.
So, almost made it a year. He was really close, guys. We did our best.
I'll be on my phone.
Yep. He didn't even explode this time. Kind of a letdown. Anyway, Fuwamoco played Touhou, Mountain of Faith. There is no easy mode. They screamed a lot. How did this go?
They tried their best.
That is the best thing about the guard dogs, the demon guard dogs, is that they try their best. They're
Yes.
very good dogs. Not always successful, but they're always here to help.
It was a lot of Mokoko trying her absolute hardest and Fuwawa backseating and getting very upset because every time she got a game over, the music would stop. And she's like, you have to do better. I want to listen to the music.
I do. I've heard that it is banger music, like all.
You and Owen was her?
What?
Oh, Cam's back. Hi.
Hi, where'd I go?
I don't know. You were on your phone.
Oh.
Where do any of us go when we're on our phone? Usually
Reddit.
into a deep depression.
Same thing.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, just generally Fuwamoco playing Touhou. Fuwamoco Touhou. If you would. You don't have to. Yeah, Touhou games. Big fans?
Fucking hate it.
I have a Touhou game for the PlayStation 4. It is not even a bullet hell. I didn't know what it was. I
Touhou
bought
fighter
it
game.
and it was all right.
See, that's the funny thing about Touhou is the fan content is better than the actual original games.
Did we talk about Touhou last week? 'Cause
We did.
I remember saying Touhou is like,
I believe we talked about how they were going to play Touhou.
yeah. Look at that. We followed up. Take that, CNN.
That was a fun octave.
I gotta go home and examine myself.
Bro, I'm just bullying the shit out of you tonight.
You really are.
Sorry.
This is like the fifth time I've heard.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna kiss him anymore. Fuck your choice. Fuck your stupid choice. Okay, maybe if you have a heart emoji in it, I'll still kiss him.
This is the toxic relationship. I bullied Cameron and then he kisses me. This is how this is all toxic relationships, isn't it?
We used to be mad love, but now we got bad blood.
Oh God, don't you ever quote T Swift at me, you son of a bitch.
Back in the corner. I'll be on my phone. Fucking hate this show.
Oh God, this is the best episode we've
This
ever done.
podcast is a fucking nightmare.
We almost made it a year. Episode 50, we fucking cracked this. It's just we're not making it through. I don't even we've just descended into a fucked up delirium, I think, at this point, haven't we?
Is there anything else to talk about with Touhou?
No, but Fuwamoco did show off their next schedule. And they're doing a really interesting stream. It actually happened today while we were recording this, I believe, right? They cleaned out 13,000 files from their download folder.
Oh, fuck. The membership one?
Yeah.
You could have, for $5, you can get a membership to Fuwamoco's channel and then go see what was in their downloads folder. And according to Mokoko, it was basically every file they've ever used on their computer ever. Because they literally just were like, download. It's in the download now. All right, we're good. And we'll use it from the downloads folder.
Chihuahua. I don't know how to explain uncensorpatch.rar. Chat saw it. Chat saw uncensored.rar. How do we explain it?
Oh no.
We do not, my sister.
Quick. Rap a song by Kendrick Lamar and call him Kevin
that's
Lamar.
distraction tactics. They're expert politicians, those dogs.
Oh my God. Do you have any notes about the Kevin Lamar cover?
No.
Okay.
Kevin.
I'm jumping in with this. Fuwamoco's official and canonical rival is Kendrick Lamar. This happened because somebody fucking made a weird comment about how they get. It's not even a weird comment. They were just like, "I love your music." Like the only other musician that makes me feel this way is Kendrick Lamar, and they were like, "Who in the name of Christ is Kendrick Lamar?" Whatever. They're our official rival now. They did I believe, an unarchived rock and roller party, aka a karaoke stream, and they did a cover of "Silent Hill" by Kendrick Lamar. It was an unarchived karaoke, but boy, if you look even a little bit online, you will find it. Not only that, it's a fucking banger. It's a great cover. They did phenomenal. It's super fun to listen to. And if you go to the Kendrick Lamar original version of Silent Hill this moment.
This fucking fandom.
God damn it.
And you look at the comments, which, again, this video has 26 million views. It's a year old, and the top comment is, "We bowing with this one." On the official Kendrick Lamar music video. Other comments include bow, and then 5 fire emojis. That's the first comment was by Lucy Luxy. Thank you. The next comment was by Paolo Cab Aguing 5414. Since there's words in there somewhere. Mr. Will 9 says bow. Just a lot of these in here. Bow, Kevin Lamar, you're not ready. By Ruth 397. We bow with this one. Zhang Chan or Zhang CH. Yes, there's just a shitload of bows in the comments, boys. Lots of good ones. Congratulations. We're probably confusing the shit out of a rapper. Have you guys listened to this?
Yes.
I hadn't had the chance.
It is fucking amazing, and their flow is fucking fire.
What's happening?
God damn it, these dogs out here
Yeah.
showing us how rap game
You know
works.
what? You know what I want them to do next?
What's that?
Jack Black.
Oh, God. That would be pretty solid.
Because Jack Black might also respond.
I want Kendrick Lamar to respond and be like, I want Kendrick Lamar to call Fuwamoco up live on stream and offer to take them on tour with him. I want that to be what happens next. Kendrick Lamar been real quiet since Fuwamoco dropped their Silent Hill cover.
They can do the backing vocals on "I Love Myself"
There you
from
go.
"To Pimp a Butterfly,"
There you go.
better known as "I."
Do we have any other news from Fuwamoco and or Kevin Lamar? Oh, also, when they started off the cover, they were like, this is for our rival, Kevin Lamar, which is why I've said that like 8 times.
I've been so fucking confused. Thank
Okay,
you for
they
clarifying.
fucked up his name and called him Kevin. like, oh my gosh, it's so fucking perfect. It's this miraculous crossing of 2 communities that ought never touch. Like, it's so good.
Advent's really unhinged, aren't they?
They really are.
Because
Even,
Bibu
like,
has launched off the fucking edge. Shiori was already there.
like, it's so good.
I think
just love
Narissa's
it.
the only sane one.
I do like I've gravitated towards Narissa very hard in the last few months since her debut. I started off and I was a hardcore like I like Bibu Pebbles, yay. And then like she played Devil May Cry for several months and I'm like, I think I'm gonna go hang with Narissa. Like, not that there's anything wrong with Devil May Cry, but like I hit a certain point and I'm just like I'm screaming inside my brain, please, I need something else. So
I hope you like Palworld, bud.
oh my god, I love it. It's my favorite Pokemon game. Anyways, that was just my favorite fucking thing. I think this week was the goddamn Kendrick Lamar cover. All right, Fauna's back. Mom's back. Any thoughts on Fauna being back, boys?
I missed Fauna.
We all missed Fauna, and that's okay. It's okay to feel your feelings. Did you watch any Fauna?
I did. I watched her return stream.
How was it?
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's good
Just
to hear.
straight back to her rambling for hours at a time about all kinds of things.
I like VTubers because they allow me to listen to the thoughts of a woman with no filter.
Normally, I can only hear the thoughts of a woman at 2 a.m. after I've watched Revolutionary Girl Utena
Yeah.
in my own head.
She apparently played lots of Sims and Vampire Survivors while she was gone, which is good to hear. It's
Yeah.
a good combination of
Sims
things.
is a good comfort game.
A lot of folks fall into that whenever they just need something to make them happy. Just like putting people into swimming pools and removing all the ladders.
I like making Richard read a book for 5 days straight, and he gets the best job in the world.
Let me tell you something that you might find interesting about me. I have never once in my life played The Sims, but I have, however, played The Herbs. Sims in the City. It starts off when you get a really shitty small apartment.
I've seen The Herbs.
I played it on Nintendo DS.
Oh, you played one of the versions of The Herbs.
I've played one of the versions, one of the 14 different versions of that fucking game.
You haven't played The Sims.
No, I haven't. I played The Herbs. I just said that.
These sentences have no correlation. Leave.
Honestly. Fauna also had some meowing, which was apparently mistaken by some for a real cat, and she was very happy about that, I believe.
Do either of you two knew what happened with this?
No, not
No,
really.
That's not one of the bits I saw.
She started off. This is one of the times where Fauna started into something and just went to the extreme with the bit on it.
Oh God, it's the elephant again.
Pretty much. She was looking for BGM because the BGM she started playing at the beginning of the stream, it's like, this is too Donkey Kong. I need something else. You know, because she was doing an accessory reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, all right, she picked something. It's like, this is good, but it sounds like it needs cats in it. It just sounds like there should be cats in this. So she's like, okay, I'm going to open Audacity. And she starts playing the
right move. Opening Audacity is always the beginning of something beautiful.
She starts playing the BGM, and as the BGM is playing, she's recording an Audacity and records herself meowing at random amounts, random pitches to the song. She does the whole. She plays through the entire BGM doing this, just meowing through it. And then at the end, she, fuses them together and loops it, and that's her new BGM.
Deeply unhinged.
What a fucking Chad. God damn it.
It took her like 10 minutes to get over the fact that she was meowing at herself in the BGM.
Needs help.
Amazing. Absolutely phenomenal.
Seek mental assistance.
Love it.
My
More,
God.
please. Okay, what about the new accessories? Did we talk about those? Let's talk about those.
Cat
She
ears.
got cat ears, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, she got fucking cat ears. She got a lace cat ear headband, a cat hair pin, and a new pink sweater for her casual outfit.
Yeah.
It's adorbs. There you go. Okay. I quite like it. You guys like it? That's
Yeah.
good to hear. I didn't even mean to bully you that time, Cameron.
No, I know.
Okay.
That was on the fair play.
Okay.
The super chat conventions made that very clear. That was ethical.
Let me break out the charter.
Continue.
All right. Anything else from
Yeah.
this return stream?
Yeah. It was just a lot of Fauna's typical rambling. And she talked about her, what was it?
Getting drunk or the Jolly Rancher tier list?
She did the Jolly Rancher tier list briefly, but then she also went into how much all of the EN members are a bunch of lightweights.
Bro, you're an alcoholic vegan. What the fuck is this?
Alcohol comes from nature.
It does. I guess.
She's like, I feel so bad. It's like I'm out here like drinking, and we don't drink that often, but when we do drink together, and all of them are, they have like hardly anything, and they just immediately get drunk, and then I'm in here, and it's like, I can just drink quite a bit. It's like they're over here. They have half a can of Week Zero and get tipsy off of it.
All right. There's one thing I do need to look up is like how strong is Week Zero? Because I know Strong Zero will demolish you. And it is...
I don't even know what Week Zero is,
Okay.
if it is even a thing.
Strong Zero is a 9% alcohol like beer. That's not really a beer. It's like some sort of a mixed drink. Either way, you can get them for like... They're so fucking cheap. It's like 75 cents a can. So like if you just want to get shit-faced drunk, fucked up, out of this world, you buy Strong Zeros because they're super cheap and 9% alcohol, and you drink like 2 or 3 of them and you're already like plastered. Right. Because a normal beer in the U.S. is like 4 or 5%.
Right.
So like each can of this is like 2 of them, you know? Mm-hmm. I've never heard of week 0.
I don't think week 0 is a thing.
I was gonna say, but if you talk shit about someone drinking strong 0 and getting drunk, then that's a little like outlandish.
No,
half a can is like a full beer, so it's like
I'm pretty sure week 0 is her making fun of them.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
Why is my favorite Kieran VTuber so cruel?
She likes her booze. I don't know. Anyway, she also did her Outer Wilds epilogue. How did that go?
This was the masterpiece epilogue of all time.
The epilogue to a stream I'm not legally allowed to watch until I beat Outer Wilds.
Well, she basically does one thing, goes, wow, and then ends the stream, and it's a 5-minute stream.
Powerful, I love her.
Yep.
There was one thing that she was missing through the entire playthrough that chat was like screaming at her in all of her videos while she was gone, and she's like, I saw all of your comments about this. I was getting kind of upset about it, but I mean, I guess I got over it and we got this out of it, I guess. But yeah, there is one thing that she was missing like the entire playthrough, and finally she made her 5-minute epilogue, and she's like, the whole thing, it's 5-minute live stream. She starts the stream, says literally nothing, goes to this thing that she missed, looks around for 3 or 4 minutes, just says very unenthusiastically, wow, and then immediately ends the stream.
Amazing.
I think I like Fauna with a little bite.
It's like a spicy pepper. 'Cause she's a vegan and she's nature.
Yeah. Spicy peppers are vegan.
Yeah. It's a thematic thing.
Thank you for clarifying.
All right, I'm done talking about Fauna. We're moving on to a different topic. Let's talk about Ollie and Jurard playing Apex. Jurard, Ollie, Hololive Indonesia talent. Jurard, a Hollow Stars EN talent. He is Jurard T. Rexford. He is a dinosaur-themed boy, and they were playing Apex together. So how'd it go? I assume it went smoothly and very calmly. Neither of these two was overly bombastic, from my understanding.
No.
They seemed very quiet and very genteel in nature.
No, there was nothing out of the ordinary at all. No screaming.
Sick.
Nothing.
Great stream. Moving on. Tenma eating rocks. So yeah, they was chaos, I assume.
Absolutely.
Fuck yes.
I was watching it from Ollie's stream.
Right. First of all, when did she ask him if he pees like a charge rifle? I assume that came up at some point.
I don't even remember that, honestly.
It has to have happened at some point. She always does that.
This stream starts off. She finishes it with her like opening screen. Immediately, as soon as it starts, it fades in with them just screaming at each other. And
then it went crazy from there.
And then you see Ollie just shoot him in the Apex like little training area and executing him. And then her opening screen comes back again.
Strong start. Very good. Oh yeah, so this is basically the Jurard bullying stream. Ollie teases him a whole lot during the entire thing.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Makes sense. Adds up.
Yeah.
That's his character is the heel, basically. That was established very early on, I feel like.
Yeah. They've played Apex before, and this is where the joke of the entire stream started. This went for almost 2 hours. The joke never let up. This joke went the whole stream. So Jurard was like, yeah, last time we played, you just absolutely destroyed me so hard that I got pregnant.
Oh.
And that's where the joke started. It never let up the entire stream.
And now we have little T-Rex babies.
Little T-Rex zombies.
Chat started calling him Jurard T. Pregford.
Gross.
Delicious MPreg content.
Oh, yes. All right. I was joking earlier when I tried to avoid this, and now I'm being serious. We're done. We're fucking done. I don't want to hear anything else about Jurard being impregnated by Ollie. It is not what I'm after tonight. I'll be just real with you. Not what I'm here for.
So we can't talk about the parent custody fighting voice pack.
I'll give you 5 fucking seconds.
No, that was it.
Okay.
It was a great stream. I had a fantastic time with this.
I wish they played anything but Apex. I'd watch it.
I'm going to read one thing from the notes and then we're done with this. Quote, Ollie wants him to do a giving birth voice pack.
Yes! Yes! He's going to do the Markiplier voice during it.
Unquote. Now let's get back to some fucking civil content and talk about Tenma eating rocks.
Oh, thank God. We're finally talking about something tame.
Tenma, if you do not know, is a Phase Connect talent. She is a wonderful, very calm fox girl. She's I don't know if I should say the word. I'm going to say it. She's a lolibaba, which means she looks like a young person, but she's very old.
Good.
Decrepit.
Absolutely ancient.
If she ever heard
Haggard.
me, please don't send that to her. She'll murder me in my sleep.
Decaying away.
She will hurt me very badly. Anyways, not as moldy as Pippa, the other face kind of talent. Anyway, Tenma made a voice pack where she just ate cabbage for 7 minutes. Carlos knows, he bought it.
No, it wasn't 7 minutes. It was like 45 minutes.
Ah, yes. She just ate an entire cabbage, right? That's the entire thing.
Yeah, at least most of one.
Yes. She sold it on the Phase Connect store and said that if it was the most popular thing on the store, she would eat rocks. It became the best-selling item on the Phase Connect shop,
Understandable.
and now she had to eat rocks. She ordered pop rocks. They did not arrive in time.
Shit.
Now she has to eat the real rocks. I watched a goodly amount of the stream. It was fucking chaos. So yes, she had a 3-course meal of dirt, rocks, and a dessert, which was a picture of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. She did talk about after the stream, she just sat there and crunched the entire time. It was edible. She just ate rocks and dirt and a picture of The Rock.
Yep.
There you go. She did talk about it on Twitter afterwards, and she was like, "It was edible dirt. It was just chocolate and the rock. It was the
Some kind of edible rocks.
edible
too.
rocks that were just like candy coated." And then the picture of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was a
It was like baking paper or something.
it was a cake paper or something.
Cake paper.
Yeah.
Which she responded. She made sure to point out about the whole cake paper thing, because she saw somebody tagged her in a video of themselves eating a picture of her.
In response to this.
In response to it, and she's like, "Guys, don't go and eat paper, like pictures of myself. I use cake paper.
It was designed to be. It was edible printing things. By design.
It's like, you can eat this. Like, eating inked up regular paper is not good for
Bro,
you.
it wasn't even a black and white printed picture. It was color. It was glossy. Fucking mad lad. Dude, ate a goddamn picture. So yeah, no, it was a fun stream. It was just very ridiculous.
She finishes eating the paper in her stream and it immediately gets sick and ends the stream.
It was fun. I liked it a lot. Tenma also did something else fun this week. Do we have any other thoughts about her eating rocks and dirt, I guess?
Oh, no, I think we covered it.
Okay. She also played Buckshot Roulette. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the fun thing. I did not watch this. What I did watch was one of my friends play Buckshot Roulette on his live stream. Because he just it wasn't even on his live stream necessarily. He popped into my fucking Discord and then was like, check this out, and started streaming to my Discord. And I just watched him play Buckshot Roulette for an hour. He beat it. It was good. That game is fucking weird.
I caught one of my streamers playing Buckshot Roulette, and it was so up his alley because he likes to play weirdo games.
Yeah,
Buckshot
it's really
Roulette's. It looks so much like Inscription, it physically hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, the first 20 minutes of her playing this actually made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a very strong atmosphere.
Yeah, it very much is. So you're basically, you walk into this room in a nightclub and you can hear the music through the walls. And it's just, exactly. And you're playing shotgun roulette.
Against the dealer.
Against the dealer, who is this horrifying demon face with floating hands. It's kind of like Bongo Bongo from The Legend of Zelda for Nintendo 64.
Yep. Every round, random amount of real rounds and fake rounds. Probably the most disturbing and streamer bait part of the game is when you accidentally fuck up and you get shot by the shotgun. It's not very satisfying. It's very sharp cut to black. Like, that's all you really get to see.
And then you get brought back to life with a defib.
Everyone I've watched play that tend to be streamers who don't exaggerate their screams, and they all fucking hated that part. Like,
Yeah.
it was very upsetting.
And the other thing is, this is a game of roulette.
Yeah.
Where you have to determine if you think there's a blank in the chamber, it is more advantageous to point it at yourself and pull the trigger, because then it doesn't skip your turn and you can decide where you're going to aim the next time. So
Yeah.
there's times where you put the gun to your own face, pull the trigger, and it's not a blank, and it just cuts to black, and there's a loud bang, and you're just like, God, like every time. So yeah, don't get me wrong, like as a game concept, it's fucking sick.
I'm shocked they figure out how to make Russian roulette a real game that's actually fun.
Yeah, it's so cool. And like you get different items depending on how you're playing. And some of them allow you to peek inside the gun to see if the firearm to see if it's a blank or not. Some of them allow you to like skip the other person's next turn. Like you get a few different things that you can do, but it's just it's such an interesting and cool game concept. I thought it was
Yeah.
really neat. How did Tenma fare?
This was her game. She loved this game
Dude,
way too much.
It's a pretty fucking sick game, to be fair. Like it's got some legs. This game is really cool.
She was like the perfect person to play this because she did not take it even remotely seriously at all.
Oh yeah.
Her side game to it was if she guesses wrong and hits herself, chat got to play tic-tac-toe on her forehead.
There you go. Because she had her like hair flipped up, right?
Yeah.
For that. That was pretty cool.
But no, the very first thing, she's like, all right, I know what I'm doing. We're going to win this. She points it at herself and pulls the very first shot of the game, loses.
Amazing. But it also says that she came back around and won double or nothing 4 times in the hardcore mode.
Yes.
So she was very much into this, it seems.
She loved this game. Her luck was way too good.
That's amazing. I'm glad to hear that. Like, I don't know that it's necessarily a very challenging game because if you know how to stack your bonuses and things, apparently
Yeah.
you can get through it pretty straightforwardly. But it's just the atmosphere of this game is so dark and cool.
Yeah, except that Tenma's strategy was always take the beer and always drink all of the beer as soon as you get it.
And it just restores your health, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. Stack health immediately. I gotcha. Okay. Any other thoughts on Tenma right now? Aside from the fact that she's pretty great and I like her. And she's aggressive. The Tenma is aggressive.
No further thought.
Much like the pizza.
Oh my god, what a classic meme.
Classic meme. I like to bring back some of my... Well, that wasn't my childhood, I suppose, but still.
You were not a child at that time.
No.
I saw that meme when I was in college, dude.
Me too. All right. Moving onward then. Let's talk about how FaZe Connect and Hololive got together a little bit this week. We had a little bit of a crossover event. A
Yeah.
collaboration, if you will.
That's not allowed.
It was we had Hololive, Hollow Stars, and FaZe Connect all in one stream. We had Flayon Ex Machina from Hollow Stars. We had Ollie, right?
Yep.
From Hololive Indonesia present. And then we had, I believe, Leah and Rie from FaZe Connect.
Yeah.
Yes. And we started off and they were all crying and screaming and had binkies. They just all binked up on a motherfucking whatever day it was.
Including Flayon.
Including Flayon.
Who
Who also
also-
had twin tails.
Yeah.
Flayon's just out here winning.
I tell you what, I wasn't expecting it, but Flayon might have been like the best part of the collab.
He's a really fucking solid entertainer.
People sleep on Flayon.
They want to. You know what subreddit you're on. Flayon is a very popular guy, frankly, which is good. As far as the Hollow Stars are concerned, he's the one I keep hearing about right now.
Mm-hmm.
His name keeps popping up in conversation. So I might have to actually check out Flayon a little bit because he does seem just like a generally chill fucking guy. He's funny though. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I did love Ollie's soundboard. It was really good. Ollie's soundboard had a very crunchy bit crushed to absolute fuck. So desu ne from Yago himself. It was very good, very loud.
Yeah.
And then we had a wonderful moment where Ollie put on Yago's face. And was it Rie that put on Sakana's face?
Yeah.
And we had the first meeting of the CEOs. There was just a bunch of like really silly, fun moments in this. Very entertaining stream, Carlos.
It was nonstop because like it's Face Connect. They're the joke
And it's
continues. Yeah, the joke continues. Broken Face Connect girls, and Ollie and Flyon maybe a little taken aback at first, but no, they went along with it pretty quick.
Yeah. You can't like. Listen, I've seen Ollie's collaborations with Niji Sanji. I've seen Ollie's collaborations with indies. Like, she is like, if she's gonna be there and fucking hang out, she's gonna hang out. Like, she's gonna at some point drop the idol facade a little bit, and she's gonna just start saying real shit, and it's always fucking entertaining.
That definitely happened during the Jurard stream. Man, that went.
Oh my god, one of my favorite moments, just related to VTubers at all ever, is it was the way I was introduced to Mika Melodica as well as Nina Kasaka, both formerly of Niji Sanji EN/ID, and God, things are confusing, and that was because they did a collaboration stream with Risu and Ollie, and that was fucking unhinged. That stream was so good. There's like a series of clips from it that you should just look up right now because it's amazing. And like when they go off the rails, they just fucking have a great time. It's so good.
Yeah.
So there you go. Any other thoughts about this collaboration? I guess any other highlights for you?
That started off they were gonna play Uno. Mm-hmm. Ollie could not get Uno to work at all.
Damn it.
Flyon had tested it and it worked. They boot up the game, spend the first 20 minutes. Flyon can also no longer get the game to work.
Thanks, Ubisoft.
I guess they don't have Uno.
Try playing Monopoly sometime. So there you go.
Yeah, they switched to Party Animals instead.
Much better game. Very fun, frankly. I love Party Animals.
But man, it was wild. There's all kind. The whole stream was just pure gold. Like they mentioned Rie's salt lamp stream. Do you two know about this?
Don't think so. No.
Rie, she did an ASMR stream a little while back. I didn't even tell you guys about this. I watched the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Go on.
She did an ASMR stream where she ate her salt lamp. By the way, it says on salt lamps, do not eat.
Now, we want to thank you for tuning into the podcast this week. We're Super Chats. We do a weekly podcast, and now we're doing a weekly anime show.
You enjoy doing this?
Yes, I do.
Fuck you.
We're now doing like a weekly little side project where me and Carlos talk about the anime that we've watched in the past week. Episode 2 should be up this week. It should already be up by the time this goes up. So yeah, we're just having fun. We were already getting together, Carlos and I, to watch anime every week anyway. So we figured, why not just turn the camera on and fucking talk at it for a little bit about the anime we've been watching. So if you want to check that out, we'd be more than happy for you to check that out. Yeah, aside from that, we got the podcast going. I'm starting to put my streaming goals back into gear a little bit. By the time this comes out, I will have already hopefully streamed Squirrel Stapler at 7 p.m. on Wednesday this week.
God is coming.
God is coming. If you're watching this right now and it's Friday on the day of release, then I might even be streaming tonight. I don't really have a firm plan, but I might end up just playing Pokemon. Not Palworld. Just Pokemon. I haven't really decided yet, though. And then maybe I'll play Palworld. Who knows? And then aside from that, those will be on my personal channel. That'll be twitch.tv/common with a K, Kommon. That's how it's spelled. And that's kind of all that I've been really working on. Aside from that, I do a weekly stream with my friends over on twitch.tv/slapdashentertainment if you want to check any of that out. And by the time this video goes up, I will have created a Discord server for just like my personal, like basically all the stuff that is related to me and the things that I do. And so you'll be able to join the Discord if you would like to get updates about Super Chats, as well as my friends that group stream and my own personal streams. So if you and you'll be able to guess I'd message, and there I will probably read it. So I'll see about putting that in the description of this as well if you want to check out the Discord that I'm going to make. And I'm not just going to rebrand one that I already made. I promise. I'm lying. So yeah, what are you guys doing? Anything cool? Anything fun? I just rambled for a bit about myself. So
Not really. Got back from MagFest. It was cool.
how was MagFest this year?
I liked it a lot. It was really fun.
Was it magnificent?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, if you saw a guy standing next to a 7-foot tall pickle Rick, that was me.
Good old Rickle Pick.
Yeah, that's me. It was fun. Met the creators of the Stanley Parable. They were chill.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good game.
really good game. One of my favorites, actually.
Good bucket.
Won the game. Yeah, really good bucket. That bucket fucking rules. I'm actually thinking a little bit too much about the bucket, if I want to be honest.
It's understandable. It's a
Is
great
it
bucket.
normal to be aroused by it?
I don't know about arousal.
No one does.
That's fair.
I got nothing. I'll let you know when I have something. That's how I roll. I don't.
Cameron's going to post a song this week, aren't you, Cameron?
Sure. Which one do you want, bud?
I don't know. Pick your favorite.
Okay.
Or let me listen to all of it, and I'll pick my favorite.
Okay. I'll send you the 70 gigabyte folder.
Okay. Carlos, anything cool? Anything interesting?
I don't know. I'll go see if there's any Jurard T. Pregford fan art. And
I love you, Carlos. Never fucking change.
what, while listening to Rhea eat her salt lamp again.
Want me to write a story? I can write a story about it.
I'm loving the direction we're going as a podcast. I would also like to point out on my personal channel this Saturday I will be streaming in support of Extra Life, and I forgot about that for a second.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah, I'll be doing a 12-hour live stream where I play the games my friends have told me that I need to play for years. And so that's going to be on Saturday from noon Eastern to midnight Eastern. So if you'd like to stop by and hang out, even if you don't want to donate, feel free. But it's going to be in support of Extra Life. And the important thing about this, because holy fuck, there's a lot of weird scandals right now about charities, is that it supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And I don't touch any of the fucking money at any point in any way whatsoever. It goes directly to to Extra Life, and then it goes to the hospitals. I don't it's been I've done this for years. I've never touched or made money from this. Please believe me. All right. There's a lot of fucked up shit happening. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's usually best to beat the allegations before they even happen.
It's not me. It's not my fault. All right. For real though, any other thoughts, ideas, everything else that we want to talk about for ourselves first? Did you make any good cookies recently?
No.
Do you have any good meals?
I had some tacos.
Oh, those good tacos are great.
I made butter cookies a couple weeks ago.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Those were good.
Those were good. I got to try a couple. They were phenomenal.
Official supporter of Sheena as one of her butter cookies.
Yeah, butter cookies. That's right. Oh, we should have taken pictures and added her. Don't Twix her.
I'll make some more.
Yeah, we'll do that. I really want to make I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I shouldn't verbalize it because then I'll never do it. But I have for a long time really wanted to make cutout cookies, sugar cookies, and made one shaped like Ram, and then painted it, decorated it to look like Ram, and then I was gonna be like, look, Aura, I made one you can actually eat, because she's a browser gremlin, she eats Ram. That's the joke. She actually pulls out a stick of Ram and then bites it.
Would it be better if it's like rock candy, I guess? I don't know.
Maybe. It'd be crunchier that way.
I think that's very difficult to do, so I'm just kind of saying words.
I attempted to make rock candy once as a kid, and it failed horribly.
Understandable. I've never tried making hardtack or hard candies, but I do enjoy it when other people do. So there you go. All right. Let's move on to birthdays and then get out of here, okay?
Okay.
There's no anniversaries, I don't believe, coming up, so we're skipping on that whole idea. We're going to start with January 29th with Regis Altair from Holostars EN. Happy birthday, Regis.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Followed by Omaru Polka on January 30th from Hololive JP Generation 5. Happy birthday, Polka.
I love you.
You are pretty great, Polka. Thanks for watching. Following that up, we got Hades on January 27th from Mythos. I've seen Hades recently. She's done collabs with Aura. That's how I got exposed to Hades. So there you go. Hades, you're pretty cool. I like you.
Baller.
Neurosama. Her birthday is January 30th. Happy birthday to our future AI overlord, Neurosama.
Nero, you're cool. We got no issue with you.
Yeah, she's the good AI.
When she wants to be.
Well, sometimes she's the evil AI.
Duh.
When she's evil Nero. And we got a couple more small birthdays, little bitty baby birthdays for Fuwawa Abisgard on February 1st from Hololive EN Advent. Happy birthday, Fuwawa Abisgard.
How
Happy
far
birthday.
apart are their birthdays?
And then on February 2nd, Mokuko Abisgard
Thank you.
from Hololive EN Advent. Happy birthday.
Happy
Mokuko.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
That is a diplomatic birthday. That is these bitches gotta be born real close,
How dare you?
if not the same.
How
day.
dare you call these female dogs bitches? That is a fucking term that we are trying to get away from as a community.
I sincerely apologize to the Fuwamoco community for oh God, it hurts.
I was thinking about that the other day, actually, and I was like, I do actually want to go into the stream and like super chat and be like, we have a term for female guard dogs around here. We call them sweeties. Or something like that.
How hokey.
I know, right? Oh boy, me being hokey. Who could fucking see it?
Fucking kiss me.
See you next week. I like that you screamed in response. To be fair, I came at you like some sort of sex-crazed lamprey. So,
Dude, you know about my band?
I'm your only subscriber. Of course I know about you.
Oh my God! You're a big fat Cheeto lover 72.
Goddamn right I am. I always have been.
I'm gonna leave.
Cameron
Yeah.
says kiss me. Me attempts him. No!
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.